My mistake, it's the final game of the day. Noms, it's been an absolute celebration of rugby from the under-18 girls to the senior women, and now the men's under-20 doing their debut in this tournament, a fitting way in what has been a wonderful day of 10s rugby.
Interesting to watch the skills, interesting to watch the tackles, the fenders, the stepping, the intensity. It has been a wonderful day today. Just to finish off the Rhinos, we reminded them that they were beaten by, they were about 0.38. So they promised to do better today to this game.
Yeah, Corin Hess starting proceedings off with the Rhinos playing from right to left. This BTD team is an assembly of a wonderful NGO that's running within the Kwaifontein zone. They are coached by Grantham Abrams, who also is the CEO of the BTD Foundation. And again, this bunch of players got a lot of pace, a lot of skill.
No, leave it.
And again, upping the ante nice and early in the physical exchanges of this match. Changing direction, a long pass, but well met in defense by the Rhinos. Apologies if we don't give the names. We don't have any numbers on the team sheets that matches the names, so we don't want to get the wrong players' names out. But the BTD now building some good pressure. The scissors was on there, but fortunately the number 22 didn't come for the cutback. But nonetheless, they still have possession. A bit of a wayward pass, but advantage given. The BTD really stepping up with a quick tap. Nice flat pass and some real intensity at the moment shown by this BTD team, with the Rhinos under some firm pressure in the early exchanges. Wonderful hands and a wonderful finish by the number 22. This is what dreams are made of, and the BTD starting this game with a bang, Noms.
I want to scream. I just want to scream. It's so clean. It's flawless. The pass, the handling, ball skills, it's all there.
Yeah, so crisp in the way they build up that attack, and the conversion also successful, as BTD now lead by 7 points to 0 against the San Clemente Rhinos. The BTD, a team that is assembled by a lot of youngsters coming from the northern region of Cape Town. And these players have really come together and taken their opportunity. Be the Difference Foundation. That is a real good team. Noms, not a restart that they've probably won after scoring a try, something to focus on.
I was just going to say, mistake like that, they can cost you.
No, leave it.
Yeah, San Clemente Rhinos now with possession within the half of BTD. And Show in April losing the ball in contact, and must be careful when you lift a player. FC's play can continue. Wonderful kick to find some grass and a favourable bounce. Not gaining position. FC's play can continue as the BTD still get possession. Chinking and probing, flat pass, and a wonderful step inside. The BTD came out to play, making the difference. And Noms, I know you are speechless, but this is champagne rugby.
I'm saying to you, Charles, this is going to the scoreboard. Sweet and nice and clean. That's what you want to finish the tournament. Like, well and good. High speed, intensity is there. We talk about these things. And they let they kick to the space, and then they don't, penalize themselves. They continue to play. And then the ball is in their favor.
Absolutely. A kick is only as good as its chase, and the BTD really are pouncing on every little loose ball that presents itself. The conversion successful now, with the BTD leading by 14 points to 0, as the San Clemente Rhinos trying to see what they can conjure up out of their own half. They're going to have to be very careful now with the discipline as the San Clemente Rhinos gets the penalty. It is Avavile Kutu trying to probe around the fringes, but unfortunately being held up. And it'll be interesting to see how long the ref will continue play, and the ball is ripped away as BTD regains possession. And now with numbers on the outside, they again implement the kick. And a nice favourable bounce. The ref says the ball went backwards. And the San Clemente Rhinos now under some serious pressure. At the moment, so stagnant and not looking if there was any plan of how they can counter this defense, and a good counter up, but the ref says it was done illegally with not rolling away. Strong run by Keno Johnson.
Advantage.
The ref says advantage been given now. Just a little bit over eager now. The BTD noms, they need to keep their calmness and composure.
Play your game, stay in your lane. That's all I was telling Kat now. Just every time the opponent is playing a paced rugby, you want to change your game plan and play the paced rugby. And it's not you. It's not what you want to do.
Yeah, we know it's been a long day, and the BTD already is implementing the changes, making 3 in this first half with just less than 4 minutes left. And it's interesting to see how these teams are now managing their substitutes, knowing that your energy needs to be up there for every minute of the 10-minute half.
Very important, the points on the board.
San Clemente Rhinos manages to get their line out. Good step by Corones. The first 5 of this San Clemente Rhinos. He's got such a lovely awareness of what happens around him, but we really need to work hard to get the ball out of that breakdown area. Ref almost had a whistle to his mouth, but decides against it. Nice little goose step, and trying to stab the ball through, but also equally stopped by the BTD. At the moment, this Rhinos team, they don't have any answers. They need to find out solutions quickly.
I was just going to say, because they've been sticking in there in terms of the field, they have not gone into the territory of the PTT.
Yeah.
They're not playing in. They're playing in their half. They need to go, you see, and then only they can build the confidence and momentum to be able to score.
Yeah, BTD wins the line out there against the run of play, and the San Clemente Rhinos will pull their hair out of their head, especially with the few opportunities they've had. But a good handoff by the BTD, and again the pace and the awareness on the outside, and a wonderful finish once again. Just the running action of this BTD players. It's such a treat to watch, Noms.
It's very important to see each other on the field of play, to understand who is there, when he is there, when to pass. The ball skills is phenomenal. The speed is there, explosion is there, timing of how they play, and always the turnovers is something else.
Yeah, I know for Coach Grantham Abrams, conditioning is so important. Yeah. We know that these teams coming from the community, that things like nutrition and facilities like gyms are not always accessible, and you know that these guys, when they come on the stage, they know what it takes to be there, and they want to take every opportunity. And now leading by 19 points to 0 against a very well-organized San Clemente Rhinos team, just shows how far this BTT team has come, Noms. Nice high-hanging start as the Be The Difference Foundation still gains momentum. Every 50-50 ball is bouncing in their favor, with the San Clemente Rhinos defense looking quite lethargic. Again, numbers on the outside if they can get the ball. Again, the simple pass and the half a break. I don't know what more to say about this BTD team, but they have been so impressive, Noms.
It's all about the timing. It's mentally fitness now. We're taking boys from men now. It's happening. And unfortunately, a tournament like this, it just needs your fitness and conditioning.
Yeah, fitness and conditioning so crucial for a tournament of this nature, as the conversion is successful. And BTD now leads by 21 points to 0 with the first half time almost some of the pass, but yeah, it's been thrilling action nonetheless. And an absolute wonderful display of running rugby that is so synonymous with the Rugby 10's brand. One more chance for the San Clemente Rhinos to see if they can get some sort of reward as we conclude this first half. BTD again putting on the counter shove when it comes to the breakdown. As Havavile Kutu takes the ball up. This flat pass again isolated in contact, but manages to gain possession. Again, a lot of loose play. San Clemente Rhinos still building out of their own half. Big run by Joshua Dixon. But again, the loose pass being intercepted. Some players on the outside, and again, the little stab through. Can the ball sit up? Unfortunately not, as Lloyd Arthur gets the scraps. Again, a loose inside pass and a wonderful pop inside. And it's been all BTD in this first half. I think we can say BTD stands for brilliance, thriving, and determination.
Brilliant tries developed.
Oh, I love that. Dobbs. I'm sure Grandad Abrams is going to rename his foundation after that. 29 points to 0 with the conversion still to come. And it's been all BTD. Conversion successful. 31 points to 0 against over the San Clemente Rhinos.
What a display.
It's been a fantastic first half, and I think there's still lots to come in this second half. Don't go away, because we'll be back with some great action right here at Strand High School Stadium for the Rugby 10's Invitational. It's the final one in the men's under 20 bracket.
Double clutch on. Be on. And right. Be on. And okay, boys. Well done. Good left for your intensity. You also good intensity. That's very good, right? And let's just keep the tempo there. Not just be sucking. Keep on playing for the guy next to you and keep on doing what we are good at. Making the guy next to you look good. Alright? Set our face up, secure the pot first. Ons moet counter. Well done, Anton. Brilliant. Good counters, right? That's brilliant work. I like that, Dawson. You're getting around the park, you're committing yourself. Good defensively. Sakil and Nafi, brilliant. They set up a goeie plek. Iron beast. That's what I like to see, right? Good control from Smithy. That's goeie control, guys. So let's keep the check there, keep the positivity, and keep it down. Happy days? Let's go. Keep on fighting. It's 0-0. Let's begin oor. Let's come on die pit. Let's go neer. We said you want to end good. You end good. Right? So now, keep the ball in there. The score, good.
Bro, you got big ass dudes, just head down, fucking go into contact over and over again, and just stick with the guy. Don't look for the upload, just stick with the guy on the rock. Boys, stop honeypotting around the rock. Stop honeypotting. A few times we get off the line, we have good width, but after 3-4 paces, we start to get close and tight around the rock. You still have to get your width. Get your width so that we can then come up. That make sense? Yes, sir. Make your one-on-one tackles, man. Please. Run up and make your hits. Run up and make your hits. Yeah? One change. Raul, you're going to go on the wing. Brad, you're going to go to center. Hein, you're going to come off. Okay? Make sense? Yes. Come on. Give me 2 minutes. 2 good minutes. 2 good minutes. Yeah.
Welcome back. If you've missed the first half, you have missed some epic entertainment in the Rugby 10s Invitational Men's Under 20 bracket. It's the final game, the final countdown in what has been an absolute treat of a day. Tackles, tries and triumphs. The theme for today's Rugby 10s Invitational. With me in the commentary box, I got Noms, former Springbok women's captain. Noms, I know your breath was taken away in that first half.
Fine rugby displayed. We've got a new name for BTT. Brilliant try development.
Wow. Absolutely love it as BTD takes a handsome lead of 31 points to 0, but this game isn't yet over with the San Clemente Rhinos getting the quick tap. They will want to be the first team to get their names on the score sheet to keep themselves into this match. And again, good counter ruck by the BTD. Strong run by Heinrich April. Two options, and Ashrafani opts to go with the blind side. Strong run through the middle by Lloyd Arthur. Advantage issued for the offside.
Aye, number 10, aye.
Or rather, it was a high tackle, and this is what San Clemente would want to bring in more. We saw the coaches gave hard words, Noms. They need to be direct.
Yeah. Head on.
Yeah.
And the BTD really needs to be careful with their discipline.
Sorry, Charles. Do you see what they do now? They want to be, you know, in a hurry to do decisions. Like, they just need to be calm and play their game.
San Clemente Rhinos, unfortunately, again with a knock-on. Awuhile Kuto will be very disappointed with himself. He's a tall lad, and maybe the pass didn't do him any favors on that occasion.
If anything that they needed this try. They needed this try.
Yeah, absolutely. With the score at the moment, 31 points to 0, and under some serious pressure in that first half. We see the wind is picked up quite considerably a lot in the favor of the San Clemente Rhinos. And the set piece letting them down. The ref is very fortunate to let that go. Normally the quick tap needs to be behind the scrum.
He's gone.
The BTD at the moment running rags around this defense of the San Clemente Rhinos. Opting to go same side. Lovely flat pass. And it's again number 6 with a handoff. Strong run through the middle. And a wonderful finish under the sticks. It has been BTD or brilliant tries development, as Noms have dubbed them. What a fantastic try on their own half, again showcasing their class.
I'm just not a woman with no words. I don't know what to say. This is a brilliant play. This is exceptionally a wonderful thing to watch. Like a team out of nowhere. You just said from the rural to be here to perform. All I was advocating today is that if you are invited, come and perform. Not be a number of a team, but come and perform. This is what we are seeing here.
Yeah, performance personified, with the BTD now leading by 38 points to 0 with less than 7 minutes. And a good high kickoff as the Rhinos again gathers that scrappy ball. But it's Joshua Dixon trying to see if he can penetrate through the middle. There's the tall lad, Kutu. The chainsaw pass by Aidan Williams. And again, good interlinking play by the Rhinos, looking way better as what they looked in the first half. Probably should have kept the ball in hand. And the BTD gets the line out as they again look to speed up play. And now they again showcasing that stepping and that suave at the moment. It's such a treat to watch as the number 21 absolutely toying now. And I wish you could have eyes the way how Noms is looking at me at the moment, but Man, oh man, BTD running ragged with this defense of the Rhinos.
I understand they flew. I think they came in, they landed in I think on Thursday, if not Wednesday. Maybe they still have a jack leg or, you know, but let's see what they can do on Monday. The Rhinos, I still believe they've got some skills to show us, but for today, at this present moment, there's absolutely nothing that we can get out of them.
Yeah, we know they've got a good coaching group with
Yeah.
Nicola Roux and Matai Luata. And as you rightly alluded to, Nom, they've got some quality players. It's just about trying to find that synergy and the understanding between backs and forwards. And with jet lag and the travel, it could have played a role, but I'm sure on Monday they're going to be a much better team as they again look to build out of their own half. Good counter defense by the BTD, but the ref says that advantage wasn't sufficient as they come back from the scrum. You spoke about San Clemente Rhinos being, there is some real talent in that side. What do you think they need to do to click as a team and to try and see if they can put a much better performance out, because they got the ability to do so?
For me, first of all, they're flat. They're not talking. They're not women like us where you shout, you talk, you show that you want to win this. I don't see the eagerness of wanting to win now. They saw the score is 0-45 and they've just lost everything. They're just not interested. You see how the BTT, they come to play, even if it's a penalty, how they rush to the ball and all of that. You see them and then they're eager to play.
Yeah, they're going to have to show a lot more passion, a lot more grit for the jersey. As the BTD now have the feed to the line out just outside of the 22 of the Rhinos. It's been 45 unanswered points. And a lovely flat pass.
There we go.
And there the bounce was favourable. Unfortunately, there was a knock-on for Aiden Williams. He looks like a real live wire. Looks like he can be the catalyst around the attack, and maybe somebody that's going to have to put up his hand, especially on Monday, when they're a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more refined. And like you said, a lot can happen in around over 2 days in terms of recovery and talking things through. And a little tweak here and there can really make a difference in terms of a team format. Feed by Justin Abrams. Opting to go same side. Lovely little flat pass. Good interlink play once again. And it's the number 9 with a lovely TV dive to get the half century of points for the French Foundation. 50 points to 0 with a conversion to come. Champagne all the way for this Be the Difference Foundation. Conversion successful. Now 52 points to 0 with less than 2 minutes left. It's the final game of what has been a terrific day of 10s rugby. We've had the under 13, the under 16 and the under 18 girls division really taking their opportunity, or our youth of tomorrow that has really showcased what they can do. We've seen the senior women's setting the standard of what excellence looks like on the rugby field. And now the under 20 men's bracket making their debut in the Rugby 10s Invitational. And the Be the Difference Foundation has been one of the flagships of that. Getting another try, Noms. I think we're running out of superlatives to describe the brilliance of the Be the Difference Foundation.
I think more than anything, they are tired, and there's literally nothing that they can come out of them. It was when I was saying it's a differentiation now between boys and men. It's a big standard. Unfortunately, hence I'm saying after this game they need to regroup, analyze the game, make reviews, have one-on-ones with the coach, with them as teammates, and come back and go please don't go anywhere on tomorrow. Relax. Do your ice bath twice a time and come fresh on Monday. Come to war on Monday.
There you heard it from Nom's former Springbok women's captain. San Clemente Rhinos trying to see if they can get something to smile about in terms of what has been a difficult afternoon for them against the BTD, as they again managed to get a turnover. And now the skills are now coming in full force. And that's been the story. That's been the tale. That's been the script. And it's a big paksla, like they say in Afrikaans. 57 points to 0. It's been all BTD, Noms.
Yeah.
Rhinos got a really, really tough lesson today. And if this is going to be the order of what's going to happen on Monday, I want to urge everyone to make it out here at the high school of Strand Stadium, here in the beautiful Gordons Bay. It's been a wonderful treat to the fans. They've come out in their numbers to support, and they've been treated to some real champagne rugby, as the conversion is unsuccessful. And that is the final whistle of the final game here at the Rugby Invitational. It's the BTD getting the win by 57 points to 0. Noms, it's been an absolute honor and a treat to have you here in the commentary box. And there you have it, 62 points to 0.